Today I'm going to be using a random topic generator to come up with a topic for a message. I'm going to generate one topic. There we go. Okay, so it generated what is your biggest hope? So now I'm going to write a message around that. I'm going to talk about hope that endures. Well, we all know that Jesus is the Christ and he is everlasting, right? And we know that he is the God of hope. And so if we trust in the God of hope, we will endure through any trial, any tribulation that we may be going through. Anything that may be getting in the way of the promise that God has promised us, God will give us hope and endurance to be able to sustain ourselves during a season of waiting, season of being in the process. But I'm going to share a part of my story of when I needed hope. I mean, there's lots of times, I don't know where to start, but there's lots of times, well, there are a lot of times, especially in the beginning of the year, when I don't really know what God's plan is, and I don't really see what is ahead, and because I have no vision, I don't really have hope for anything. And that was one of the things that I was dealing with this year, because I had accomplished a lot of things that I've already wanted to do, and I did that. So what does God have for me in this season? So that's the question that you could ask God, is what is the vision that you have for my life? What do you want me to hope for? Especially if you're in a season where you're stuck. But if you need hope in a season where you feel like you don't know if this is going to work out, if you don't know if this is going to happen, well, I'm here to tell you that God will give you hope if you ask for it. If you ask for hope, if you ask God, I need a sign that this is going to change. I need something. There are many cases where you are like pressing in, and you're just praying, praying without ceasing for that promise. And you come to a point where, you're like, is this really going to happen? Well, I encourage you that you ask God for hope in that moment, because you are probably really close to your breakthrough. You're probably at the end of your breakthrough. When you're questioning, is this going to happen? It's probably right there in front of you. The enemy just wants you to be blinded and to let go of it and move on. I encourage you, in those times when you are in a moment that you're about to give up, you're going to, just move on, I encourage you to ask God for a vision of hope, because he will give you that, and he's the God of hope, and he is faithful to see the promise come to pass. So I hope that encouraged you, and I hope you guys have a great